This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 28th of February, last day of meteorological winter. How about that? It feels good today. Weekend looks good. A little cooler on Sunday, but the focus will be on our system coming in here late Tuesday night and Wednesday morning of next week. All the new data is in. We'll take a look at it together. Here's the upper air look, and we have a trough that's moving off the Atlantic coast. That delivered a new surge of dry air in here, and we pretty much have a case of severe clear all across the entire southeast United States. How about that? Very dry air in place. We'll check the radar across the country. Very quiet day for the United States. Temperature's not bad. Look at that. Got a lot of upper 60s, low 70s on the board. Birmingham coming in at 69, Huntsville 68. We have low 70s for Montgomery, Mobile, and Dothan. And we'll see highs up in the 60s and low 70s again tomorrow. Sunday will be a touch cooler. We'll check the watch warning map around the nation this afternoon. We have wind issues from near Louisville up to Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Dakotas, the counties in brown, and the hot pink counties on that map. Those are red flag warnings for the possibility of wildfires, of wildfire danger. So here's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Not a single thunderstorm expected across the country. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder for northern Arizona. Day 3, which is Sunday, chance of some thunder for the Great Plains and out west. But let's focus on day 5. This is Tuesday and Tuesday night. We have an enhanced risk of severe storms up and down the mighty Mississippi, from near Vicksburg up to about Paducah, Kentucky. And surrounding that, the standard severe weather risk. And again, remember, this outlook extends through 6 a.m. Wednesday. And for Alabama, this is for activity, most likely a long line of storms coming in here after midnight Tuesday night. And we have a risk of severe storms defined down to Interstate 59. And then after 6 a.m. Wednesday, the risk is on to the east. And I do think the SPC will fill in the rest of the state. No doubt we'll see strong storms about, but the hope is that the storms weaken as they come into the central part of the state early Wednesday morning, with the air being somewhat stable, and then re-intensify east of the state Wednesday afternoon. But again, once we get within that 60-hour window, we'll have a really good look at this. That's when we start to see the good high-resolution convection-allowing models. Here's a look at the broader risk on Wednesday of next week. The risk on Wednesday stretches from near Tallahassee up to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. And all the new modeling is in. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Rain for the next 7 days. And the bulk of this will be with our squall line. Late Tuesday night, Wednesday morning of next week, about 1 inch for the Tennessee Valley, 1/2 to 1 inch, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, under 1/2 inch for South Alabama. So here we go, model fans. This is the GFS, valid tomorrow afternoon at 3, the 12Z run, troughing over the East Coast. And the day will be very pleasant, lots of sunshine. Highs in the upper 60s and low 70s, much like today, pretty much a clone of today. But a dry front will be coming in here tomorrow night, and that means Sunday will be cooler. Sunday will be another sunny day, but highs will drop into the 50s for the northern half of the state, 60s for South Alabama, which is below average for this time of the year. And we should mention Sunday morning, many places will likely see a freeze over the northern half of the state, with upper 20s and low 30s. So Monday, maybe some shower activity north and west of the state. It looks like most of Alabama dry Monday with highs in the 60s. And then Tuesday, there you go. There's our big dynamic storm system. A 986 millibar surface low near Wichita, Kansas. And the dry line extending down into East Texas. And obviously, that's a pretty good severe weather look. South and east of that, strong to severe storms are likely across most of Arkansas, Louisiana, southeastern Texas. North and west of the surface low, snow falling for Nebraska and the Dakotas. So let's go to early Wednesday morning. Now, this is the GFS, the American Global Model. It's got a 974 millibar low west of Chicago. This is the European. It's got a 983 millibar low that's south of St. Louis. But the idea is the same. Again, this is the GFS. This is the European, early Wednesday morning. And that will likely generate a squall line, a long line of storms, QLCS, if you will, quasi-linear convective system. in the early morning hours on Wednesday. And thankfully, that tends to be a time, of course, when the air is a bit more stable. This is the instability coming off the European, showing a pretty good bit of instability for the southern half of the state, not that much for North Alabama. But with dynamic forcing, very strong dynamics like this, that can overcome the lack of instability, and you can still see trees blown down and a few isolated tornadoes. So again, the basic idea remains the same. We'll have a long line of strong to severe storms rolling in here early Wednesday morning, after midnight Tuesday night, with the possibility of strong, potentially damaging winds and the chance of a few isolated tornadoes. And again, having something like this in early March, it is very common. This is nothing unusual. We have these a lot this time of the year, and everybody simply needs to be weather aware. And again, once we get within that 60-hour window, we can be much more specific about the magnitude of the threat and the specific timing. And then by Wednesday afternoon, the GFS shows everything far to the east, and we are in a drier air mass. There might be some wraparound showers over the Tennessee Valley. Thursday of next week, cool and dry. We start the day in the 30s. The high will be in the upper 50s and low 60s. And this is a week from today, Friday, March the 7th. Troughing to the north and west, and evidence a new surface low begins to crank up over Missouri. And that will probably bring some chance of rain into Alabama on Saturday the 8th as that weekend begins. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, the 10th of March. Northwest flow aloft, and we are in a dry seasonal air mass. We'll check the rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean about 2 inches on the nose, the green line on that chart. That's between now and the 15th of March. Temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham, 66 tomorrow, 55 on Sunday. And again, note Sunday morning, we're down at 32. So many spots will see a freeze early Sunday to start the day. But then we warm back up by Tuesday, the high back in the low 70s. And a little bit of a cool down by Thursday, but again, temperatures look pretty decent as we approach that following weekend. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14 day guidance in the house from CPC. This is for March 8th through March 14th. And all of a sudden, we're back in the orange, temperatures above average. So let's roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. What a crowd today. I love it. Third graders, kindergarten students, Oxford Elementary, home of the Yellow Jackets in Calhoun County. We had a great Friday morning session. Kids love to talk about weather and learn about the science behind weather. We talked about weather instruments, how we forecast the weather, thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, winter storms, and much more. Great time today. So to these amazing students and the teachers at Oxford Elementary School, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You know you guys are looking good. Hey, we got a book signing tomorrow. We're going to be in Hueytown at The Local, which is a coffee shop right there on Allison Bonnet Memorial Drive, the main drag through Hueytown. We'll be there between 9:30 and 11:30. And we have so much fun at these things. We'll have all the children's books. We have a new book called I Want to Be a Meteorologist. And these are for maybe elementary school students, especially 3rd, 4th, 5th graders that want to do what I do. And a lot are like that. And it kind of it starts them on a journey. We have Benny and Chipper, the series, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared, and so much more. All those cool weather T-shirts and hats from Crest Publishers. So again, don't miss it. Hueytown, tomorrow, 9:30 until 11:30. We're going to have a lot of fun there. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening right across the hall in Studio A. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.